cannot give my kidney or my liver to anybody. I won't. If that is the only reason for me to be loyal, I will not be. But I will not do the wrong thing. I will stand on the side of right. I make bold to say it. There is no security agency that in this state that I've called any day to go and do something wrong. I've never. I don't have any need for it. But I know what they do. And they keep failing because God has left them. I will stand for the truth for Rivers people. That is my commitment today. I will stand for the truth. I will not mortgage my kidney or my liver. So don't worry about that. Because I know that is what they do. Because of that, they can't talk. If I have to take my kidney, then I will honorably just go back to my wife, then I will manage herself, but I will not give my kidney. So let me tell you, nobody can apologize for me. As a matter of fact, I belong to that school of thought that if I am the only person that needs to stand on that side of right, I will stand there. I don't need anybody to stand with me.
Is it DC operation brought them here to withdraw the policemen that are already here protecting this place, so that new officers will take over the place? But I have to say this on a very strong note. We've been taking enough nonsense from this institution. Everybody is aware of the court judgment, and even the judgment as they call it, the ruling. Did the ruling specify anywhere that the election should not hold? He said, don't give voters register. What are we doing with it? Okay, police, don't provide security. Don't provide security. Is this the same thing as blocking the election? I don't know what the relationship between Inspector General of Police and one person who claims he has so much power in this state. I don't know the relationship, because it's beginning to go beyond the normal professional relationship. I said the government wrote a letter with the judgment that we have to him, and what he's acting on is what he called the federal government, the judgment he got from the Federal High Court. Even at that, if we should go by that, the judgment in the Federal High Court, did he say election should be bad? Lifu, that's that justice that gave that fraudulent judgment. Did he say no election? Rather, it technically said, don't provide. We don't need your security. We will provide our own security. After all, it happened in Anambra. Go away with your security. But this election must hold. If you like whatever it is you want to do, do it. The election will hold, result will be declared. People will be sworn in. I say it here. What kind of a country is it? And when it comes to the issue of riversstate, it becomes different. You're not ashamed of yourself. You call yourself Inspector General of Police. Enough is enough. I will be here. In fact, if I go back and I hear anybody, I will come here. This is my property. And you don't have any power whatsoever to bar me from entering it. Yes. Just try it. That part of your history as a very wicked and fraudulent Inspector General of Police will include shooting Fubara. Yes. I think I've given you enough respect. Well, let me say it to all Rivers indigents, everyone residing in Rivers State, election will hold. Yes. 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 Election will hold. Yes. Anything that wants to happen, let it happen. We are here. Other states did, yes. We are here. I don't understand. We're not going anywhere. We don't fear anybody. We are here. All other states did, yes. So, everybody, just relax. Nothing is happening. We are ready. If we know that this is going to be the last fight, and we will take it to the end. Thank you. Thank you.
What is the interest of the presidency in Rivers State? Is it 2027 interest, Is it naturalization interest? Is it what interest do you think that's taking place in River State that has caused so much political unrest to the extent the governor of River State is saying enough is enough?
The governor of the president himself, sorry, let me start that one. You know the president himself is a selfish man. He will go out and do everything possible to reclaim that state because he know that the current governor now will not work in his own interest come 2027 and he know the bulk of votes that comes to in that region. Likewise, let's not forget that the same president now is doing everything possible to bring back the former emir of Kano. There will be a court injunction. There will be a court judgment coming up soon. The president is looking that in those areas he did not get more votes. He wants to use Wike to destabilize Rivers State, which he has been using. Like all the region, he did not get more votes, or the region which he feels APC is not doing well. He wants someone who can stay put on ground and destabilize things and then vote for him because that is politics. But I thank God for the governor of River State for standing his ground, saying enough is enough. Yesterday you saw him when he was in the INEC office in the middle of the night, which he was addressing the IG, but indirectly he was also attacking the president because the IG reports to the president. Because this is not, he was saying that enough of IG being partisan in Rivers politics. He should be neutral. He is a public servant. The court in judgment only said INEC should not use INEC register to conduct election. There was never a court in judgment that say election should not be held in River State. Then why would one man stand up against the state and say no election should be held just because of his interest? And the presidency and the president himself, because of his selfish interest, via 2027 is backing him. Because Wike knowing fully well that come 2027 Wike will support APC and the governor himself would support his own political party's candidates. So there will be clash of interest. So the president wants Wike to be fully on ground so that the structure of the state should be handed over to Wike so that will not be an impediment for him come 2027. By so doing that, in 2027 he will have easy ride. And let's not forget that the last election of River State, civil society groups came out with their own findings saying that election Obi won that state, but Wike rigged that election in favour of Tinubu. So now he is not the executive officer of the state. For him, he would be checked that day. The governor on that day can give him a status, can arrest him.
Yes.
So the president is doing everything possible to put crisis in River State for his own interest, not for the interest of River people. So whatever is happening, the president.
The struggle to take over River State by Fubara has continued. He has left PDP and instructed his followers at the local government level to switch over to another party and contest local government election. Today, we are seeing pressure from the police, from the army, from the presidency, trying to struggle the structure or take over or stop the election virtually. What does the Yoruba presidency, and let me put it that way, and Wike actually want in River State? Is it something that has to do with 2027?
What you should ask me is, what does the Yoruba presidency portray in our system, in our political system? You know what Yoruba stands for? You know, ideologically. And you should actually know whom the person in charge is. His name is Bola Ahmed. Who is he? He actually represents Yoruba presidency. Domineering attitude. He wants to control politically everywhere in Nigeria, both states, both federal, under his own control, which I'm seeing Impossible. It can never be possible. He cannot control River State. Yes, River State is largely Igbos. I know that they had bigger population than Edo State. That's why Edo actually fall under his political, dynasty. But River State, I'm telling you, is largely Igbos, ranging from Boni, Opobo, Kalabari, Ikwere, Eche, all of them, Eche, yeah, Umuawuri, all of them, they are Igbos. I think it cannot work there. In German, you are looking at there, that's Fubara himself. He's an Igbo man. These are Igbos. I don't know what I understand. So when he's claiming to be, politically dominating all the country, both state and federal structures, it can't work for him in River State. Because what I see, the way I'm seeing it is that the IG of police, the soldiers themselves, all the military forces, or let me say armed forces in Nigeria, they are stooges to the presidency. Office of the presidency has taken over the whole judiciary structures in Nigeria, both from local government, states, and federal. They are in control. And they want to just go and show what? Force of power. Forces. Yeah. They are going to advertise themselves in River State and make sure that they snatch the whole local government from Fubara's control. And you can see that his political control has been solidified by the support given to him by the Ikweres. Ikwere has come out actually to denounce or renounce activities of Wike recently after Fubara similarly won election in River State. The Jos, the Eches, the Ikweres, the whole ethnic states in River State unified together.
And other political parties to have been warning Tinubu against Wike's causing a breaking, destroying Nigeria with the issue of River State.
Yes, I'm telling you. So they are unified together to fight Wike's, excesses. And if you can see how Yoruba presidency is, they are not getting it right. The Yoruba presidency has rubbished our system. Even the Fulani man that just left will not be this radical. Because I think his love and his flair is cornered to animal husbandry of a thing, especially whereby cow, was given rights more than humans. But you see Tinubu presidency, Yoruba presidency, Nigerians are suffering from all manners of, irregularities, political irregularities currently, the types that have never been seen in this country. It's trying to control Igbo land. They are there, giraffing and pointing at what? Accusing figure across Anambra State. That Anambra State must be taken to APC. Is that how to run politics in Nigeria? Is that how to do election? Is that how to be, a democratically elected leader? Tinubu has turned himself to a ruler. Yes, what we are seeing this time around is not leadership, but rulership. So police could not, retract from being partisan. Police, as an institution in Nigeria, has now been partisanized. Because you should leave politics alone as a police. When you are policing the society, you should come out with competence in such a way every nook and cranny of the society could do what? Appreciate you. That is the meaning, the tenet, the ideology of police. You shouldn't just be a stooge to the presidency, a stooge to the state structure, trying to align with a particular circle against a particular area. It is wrong. The soldiers should not be, the military should not be partisanized. And likewise the police as well. They are people that should be independent of what? Control of the executive department. So that's why they should be centralized, neutralized, neutral in all their doings. Police should be a friend to everybody. Both APC and PDP, police should at least exercise that kind of, central power, central love, central signage with everybody. It shouldn't just, come out and become a partisan organization because of what? Money bags. The kind of politicking we are seeing that is thriving on this kind of, land. It is wrong. So in River State, I'm coming out with emotion this time around because the man Fubara has gone a long way to stand on his feet. Coming out at least, fighting injustice going on day by day in River State, and it's like Wike should be warned seriously not to be that radical, because the man in charge of River State is similar Fubara, and there's no way Wike political structure could be that fresh anymore. Now, it can never be fresh anymore because Wike, I still repeat, is a man in the past in charge. He's no longer a current His Excellency. He's an expired His Excellency. If not that our society is what it is, a past governor is a past governor. You have no say in the state house anymore. You should pack your portfolio and go for your normal business. You are now a federal man. Go and maintain that ministry, that position, that position given to you. You should take care of that position and leave the states alone. River State is under Fubara, willy-nilly. There's nothing anybody could do about it. So the police, the federal, the presidency, if they are eyeing those local governments in River State, they should prepare for war. Because it is not right to do in River State what actually they did in Edo State. Adam Oshomole and co, all the structures he has built in the past, they have revived it, using it to edge out a serving governor, Godwin Obaseki. And they are still eyeing Anambra State. They are still pointing, accusing finger across to River State. It cannot all go well in our political dispensation currently. The presidency, I mean executive department, should check their excesses and put it on hold so that it could not expand into what? Perilous stage. On getting to dangerous stage, I think Nigeria is gonna boil. You cannot just come out a dictator like that. There's a way you do things. You minimize it. You don't let it get out of hand. In fact, Tinubu's administration, office of the presidency is getting over paranoid. And there's a way to treat that kind of menace politically.
You think the governor of Fubara has come out to, and said, there's a limit he can stomach the excesses of one person who claimed to be the owner of River State. There's a limit he can take that. And he has also warned the IG to be careful with the unprofessional activities of the police regarding local government elections. Let us look at Edwin Clark, calling attention of the presidency to Wike excesses in River State, signaling that the end of Nigeria might lead to serious, deep crisis. Is River people ready for what is coming to them now?
If you ask me, I will tell you that River people, they are waking up because from their slumber, Edwin Chike Clark was in deep slumber before. But this time around, I can see him waking up. He's a man that I know is in his 90s now, getting to 100. I think he's seeing it playing out when he was bent on playing federal politics. What you be giving to the people of that area, oil producing area in River State, he normally pockets it. This time around, he's turning around on everybody. So that's why Chike Clark is now reporting to the presidency, knowing that inviting the presidency is like igniting that sword. The wound is scratching the wound with knife. It's not something you should report to the presidency. We have the Ohanezes, we have Igbo communities. You should call every big canale on a meeting, and you have a consensus among you to call Nyesom Wike to order. At least Nyesom Wike is from Ikwere. His community, he's from Igbo community. Then you bring him to a round table talk and give him the advice he should take. Failure to do so, he will be banned or ostracized. Yes, they should ostracize him. That's the way we do it. If a fugitive's activity in Igbo land is getting out of hand, what Igbo man can do in our community, we are going to outlaw you. You become a fugitive. Wike is getting out of what? Hands, his activities, his excesses. So what should be done now is not federal government. Federal government is backing him up. They are giving him the federal might to do and undo, to do many undos in River State. So what should be done is a communal thing. Okay, call him and report him to his kinsmen so that they should clip his wing. There are ways Igbos do their things. We are not people that are unstable or chameleonic. No, we are straightforward people We are mean, we are mean. We are good, we are good. We are kind, we are kind. We don't change. Wike's issue should not be taken to federal because federal is the political backbone of Nyesom Wike, thereby giving him the strength of growing more wings, political wings, ever expected, more than expected in River State. The man is getting incurable, and it is Ikweres, the HS, the Umaworis, the Igbos, the Opobos. They should call him to order. If care is not taken, Wike should be either ostracized or outlawed in River State.
The former president, Goodluck Jonathan, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A lot of people are saying that he's not saying anything about the River State crisis. Does it mean he actually wants to hand over River State to Tinubu 2027? On a final note,
let me tell you, Jonathan keeping mum, I think is always characterized by that. Is always someone I know that could not, wield the power or political strength given to him by Nigerians. He actually misused it. So if he's keeping silent, he should actually know that something is happening at the back door. Something is happening at the back door. Maybe he want to relinquish the power and surrender for Tinubu. But I just want everybody to not to forget in a haste that during his own time, Jonathan's regime, Bola Ahmed Tinubu messed Jonathan up. He dragged Jonathan on the mud, thereby making him look like a political toddler. Though he is, because I don't see Jonathan as a politician, but at least he should have exercised that veto power given to him, that immunity clause covering him as a president. He should have put Bola Ahmed Tinubu into house arrest, or even get him arrested because of his utterances during oil subsidy removal in 2011 to 2012. But he did not take any action at all, thereby looking like what? A coward. Actually, he was, when he was in the office, he was a coward. So, come what may, if he fails to do or address the current situation in River State, it means that Jonathan is a coward. Goodluck Jonathan is a coward. He's a madam. I don't understand. So there's nothing anybody could just, fathom out of it. What is bad is bad. Jonathan is keeping more, meaning that he is dancing. His body language is reflecting what federal might signifies. I think I'm going to pause here until